Hey guys, hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for a audio tarot reading. Actually, I'm transferring this reading from my Spoons channel that I recorded earlier, and I'm just sharing it here live. So anyway, I'm going to just play it from the Spoons platform. So let me get this started. And anyway, hope everybody's doing okay. Anyway, here it goes. Hi everyone, hope that you are doing fabulous. I'm just jumping in here because I'm bored, and I actually like doing the audio readings. It's just a little easier for me to do. So if you are new and you don't follow me on a visual platform, it's kind of a nice little change when you are doing audio. I like doing both, but here in the moment, it's just more convenient for me, and I wanted to do a video, and so I'm trying to also build up this new Spoons channel, and so anyway, it works out in all kinds of different ways, I guess, to do audio right now. So those of you who are down and out, I get it, and I would ask that you would also send me love and light, and I send it back to you as well. We just kind of keep getting up and fighting, and if you're dealing with stupid, nasty stuff, because I've been getting some real heavy energies. If you are new, I feel the energy. It's real hard on me. It's real hard on me to feel it in the dimension that it is being picked up on for warfare, to get it down and to kick it in its face before it gets into this realm. It's hard to know that what I'm feeling is also being experienced, and so there's just some heavy energies for me the last couple of days, very intense energy, and so if we could just all just bind together in the spirit of truth by way of our Creator and come against this and, tell this thing, Jehovah rebuke you, then that's what we need to do together as one voice. I'm really feeling it, guys. I'm really feeling it. So if you are new, I look at hardcore energy, and anything goes on my channel, because I am doing a work for the kingdom of light to get rid of darkness. So I take what I do extremely serious. I do it by the word of Elohim. I'm not a religious person. I am just for the truth. I do keep all 10 of the commandments, and I just get up, fight, and I kiss the Son, who is Yeshua, the Christ, the HaMashiach, the head of the body. Jehovah says if we don't kiss his Son, that he gets angry with us, okay? Because the Son is in the Father, and the Father is in the Son, and the Son is in us, right? And if you are part of the kingdom, it is, because the kingdom is within us. And we are fighting all kinds of spiritual warfare in our now moment, in prophecy, and things like that. So I just, I'm like a free-for-all type of a channel. Just get on here and chit-chat like I am right now. I don't have to pull any cards. I just need to talk, and maybe not directly to anyone in the now because of the heaviness of the spirit, but I still need to speak and get it out and process it. So I do it on camera, okay? Because it's important energy that needs to be dealt with and pulled down. Anyway, I'm glad to have you if you do stay. If you don't, then thanks for checking me out. All right, let's just go ahead and pull a couple cards, see what Jehovah wants to bring out. I'm just expressing I'm a real person. I have no one to talk to, so it is what it is. Jehovah Elohim, I appreciate you. What do you want to bring out here, please? What would you like to speak about? Rebuke, bind, and block every wicked, foul, dark energy. We just take authority right now in the name of Yeshua, great HaMashiach. Jehovah rebuke you, every demonic force. Earlier there was a stubbornness there, and somebody was trying to hold somebody back, but Jehovah's going to meet some people exactly where they're at, positive and negative. The Fool just jumped out, okay, so this is a clean slate in the positive, okay, this is, following your dreams, jumping off the cliff, unexpected things, opportunities, it's aviation, it is hope, it's faith to have to jump off the cliff knowing that you're going to go up and not down, and defy all odds. pentacles with this card in the upright. Otherwise, this is a fool. Somebody's defeating a fool with that type of energy in the upright. Great. It's a clean slate. Otherwise, there's a fool out here, and the fool cannot get out of his folly or vomit like the dog. It returns to it. Their hot head, because anger rests in the bosom of this fool. The scripture tells us it's better for us to meet a bear rubbed of her cubs than to come across a fool. So if that's in the negative, that's very detached, know-it-all, intelligent, know-it-all, nastiness, and a worker of iniquity would be here in the negative with this fool. It is the letter Tav, and it does represent to sign something or your signature or somebody's signature on some type of a contract or covenant. If somebody also went somewhere, marked a signature, marked a place out for a trip or something like that's also here with that fool. So hopefully you're in the upright of that. You're getting a clean slate. Let's see. There's a message here. It's the Page of Pentacles. It's a good card to get. It's a good solid message. It's good news, especially if you're going to be able to have a clean slate and jump off a cliff. Financial matters is here as well. This could represent studying something, paying off to get a fresh new endeavor and to walk in it and stuff like that. You could be dealing with your little children. This is also a teenager card, but it is a successful card because it's the Pentacle. The Pentacle is slow-moving energy, but it is a new opportunity and an unexpected opportunity for some people. What else you want to bring out here? Okay, the King of Swords. This is another court card, so we have two people cards out here. The King of Swords, if he is in the upright, he is brilliant. He is a professional. He's a very matter of fact, and he does have all the facts. He's very calculated about how he gives it out. He'll cut something if he has to. If he's in the truth, he'll be intelligent. He's a king. You would want to mess with this king. You know, just especially if he's getting his downloads from the Great One. Otherwise, if this is the negative, it's like this freaking fool. It's air energy. So maybe puffed up in their own freaking mind. I'm intelligent and I'm professional and all that kind of stuff, but he would be detached and in debauchery. Okay? So, what is this King of Swords here for? This could be the law. This could be medical situations. So this could be getting a job, or if this is a new, solid, good financial matter to put something in the ground and you are talented or something like that, because the 11th house is here with the Fool card, and that goes back to like stardom type of energy as well. And I was kind of in an indirect way having that energy come out. I stated if somebody was from LA, maybe you are in stardom. I was really, really feeling the energy of this King of Swords, you know, just putting some things down that has been coming out in a negative sense. So if you're dealing with the Fool, okay, and a worker of iniquity within something, okay. This is also somebody's ex out here, okay, positive or negative with this King of Swords. It's the law. Okay, there's the star. Okay, I was already picking up on it. So this person is a professional star, okay. If he's in the upright, great. Thank you for your service to humanity and what you do in the public eye and your work and your skill and all that kind of stuff. You're in the upright. Otherwise, we don't care that you're a star, okay. We don't give a rip who sees you up on the big screen if you're full of yourself and you're the profane. The star in the upright is something guided. It is happy times and hope and optimism and stuff like that, and something that is connected to a guided relationship. The star in the negative is a fallen being, and we had that come out in the wording. It is, according to scripture, it is. It is also in the negative bad luck, because there's a Fool out here, okay, in the negative for those of you all dealing with that kind of stuff. The star is bitterness in the negative, okay, it's wormwood, okay. We know about the stars that fall in the book of Revelation as well. So there's people going through the spiritual side of things with being bitter and things like that, then so be it. There has been stormy waters here, but you know, if you're getting a good solid message to jump off the cliff, you ain't going to be a fool and return to your vomit, then you've got good messages coming to travel forward, things will be looking good. An end of a difficult situation will be had here. You will be on your road to recovery with the star, because that's about healing. And, it's here. Somebody's also dealing with taking a trip, okay, either by a plane or automobile or bus or whatever it is. It's just movement. A boat could be here. We already know about the water stuff, and so that's here. Let me just take some words here from my homemade deck. What kind of words do you want to bring out for you? Hold on. I'm going to shuffle this deck that has words on them. So just take the words that apply to your situation. Somebody's got a good new opportunity, and it's guided. Okay, if you're a person that walks in the upright, something's positive for you. Okay. Let's see. It says, I'm crazy over you in a good way. That's positive. Like I said, the star is it's a relationship. It's guided. It's supposed to happen. Okay? Somebody's a fool for somebody in the upright as well. They just make him, oh my gosh, feel like I can jump off of a cliff then. Somebody's crazy over somebody in a good way. We do know that because just did a reading and somebody was, you're all my cups type of energy was there. What else? So if you got somebody that's in the public eye that's looking at you and they want to message you, they know they want to message you, they want to take a trip towards you, something like that. Maybe you know this person, maybe you don't. You could be in stardom and somebody's watching you that way, and whatever this is. We've got a breakup situation that occurred for some of you all that's in the negative of this energy because somebody lied about something, okay? And then I love you more than words can say. Well, if that was a lie, okay? But we do have it going both ways because I'm crazy for you in a good way. For some people, if they tell the truth, because not everybody's a freaking liar, but somebody is a liar out here. And there was some type of a breakup. If somebody had a breakup, and this is the ex, and you do love somebody more than words can say, but your ex is around the situation because there's children involvement or something, and they lie and they cause some type of stormy waters, and that energy is out here, okay? But you don't have to worry about the fool that did whatever and why. There's something new out here. It's just time to stand up, jump off the cliff, and fly, because that's aviation there. I'm pulling some more cards out of my other deck here, and there's spirituality situations out here, okay? We also have a transgression out here. Somebody has treacherous acts that are here because they're in lies. Somebody's got hidden intentions or did have hidden intentions known about. It's exposed. Something is moving away from a situation in a positive way. If this King of Swords is the law, then somebody is connected to legal matters, and they are not going to get away with this kind of stuff because the Great One will come in and make sure what comes around goes around. So there's a transgression here in a very big way. The battle belongs to Jehovah, he says on this card. The next card says that we nullify sacrifices done in our cities or in our nation, and we bind and rebuke the spirit of Moloch. Okay, well, this makes sense because we really have been real heavy having things come out about sacrificing, like literal sacrificing on the altar and stuff, because it is the hour that we live in. We're dealing with fallen entities into the earth, and woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because the devil has come unto you, kind of stuff. We're like in the book of Revelation stuff in a very big spiritual type of a way, with the energy of something is fighting us on every side, and it's been warfare because people have opened up some stupidness, okay? This would be a warlock then with this king, okay? That tells me a lot with that energy going down that vein. If this person is known to be brilliant and they dabble around in some stupidness, or they're a fallen entity that they don't care, they've signed their soul away, they're into Moloch worship. They burn the kids and whatever they do. It's just cray-cray, okay? Something, though, is getting healed from this. Now, this card also found my hand today on one of my platforms. The X is moving on now and is over the situation. So the X is here with the King of Swords, okay? That's great. There's movement. Jump off the cliff now. Somebody's so happy. I'm sure some people are happy that somebody's over the situation. Here come Jehovah saying that the battle belongs to me, and we know what he does with transgressors. He overthrows the words of a transgressor. Okay, anyway, Jehovah has said to stop hating. Okay, so somebody is now over the situation. They really went within, and they've done some type of reflection, and some people are moving on over the situation that way to release something, to cut something away with that King of Swords, and great. Otherwise, if you've got hatred and you've got anger rests in your bosom and you're a freaking fool, if you don't release your hatred and your sneaky little hidden intentions around some stuff, you're going to wish that you had, because Jehovah says, you're my enemy. I'm going to meet you face to face. Okay? All right. Somebody wants to date somebody out here. Well, it's guided. If you're in the upright, it's guided. You would know that. Okay? And by humility and the fear of Jehovah are riches and honor and life. Yes. Yes, thank you, Jehovah. Jehovah's going to help, and there's been a limitation here and a difficulty, but Jehovah says he's going to help because the battle belongs to him. Okay, so we just got to do our part. We can see that he's showing us something's guided within some ordeal. There's a clean slate. We're moving forward in a very big positive way. Some type of unwise choice was here within some matter that went down. Okay, if you're going to humble yourself, okay, there's been riches around some stupidness. If you humble yourself, Jehovah will lift you up. If people would just look at matters for what they are, and everybody can look at their motives now in the situation and move forward, then there would be something positive out here. Okay, there is something social on the other side of this card, yes, because the star is here. It's showing it really big. Somebody also just lied to themselves on the inside of how they felt about somebody as well. What the Jehovah just said. Well, I guess he used the words, didn't he? Yeah, man, this just keeps coming out, people. I did a reading just a minute ago, and I called it "You Go to Hell" or "You Need to Go to Hell" or something like that. This is the sacrifice rune that came out in that reading. It's here now, and this is Hail. It's the letter H. It represents in the Runic alphabet Hail, H-A-I-L. I wish I would have remembered that in that reading. I would have made reference, but anyway. This is hell. And, we got some people that are so detached, and they're twice dead, and they've seared themselves because they've done some nasty sacrifices. And this is a sacrifice rune, and there's damages here in a really bad way, in a really, really, really bad way, in a very big public way for some people. Wow. Somebody initially didn't want to birth, and something's come out of that, and whatever that was for any given person, it's here. So we do have the hail rune that came out. We got some people going to put up their fist at God and not give a rip because they think they're just a genius within some matter, and they've got still hidden intentions around something. Says the battle belongs to him, so we can rest and know that he's gonna knock some people out for some stupidness that's taken place. It's been very damaging here. It's none about. So we have the letter H, we have the letter T. That's somebody wears hats or something like that, and if we just put an E on the back end of it, that's hate. And we know that people do hate, especially if they don't have a soul on the inside. Okay, because you'll ask. Come out here and says, Jehovah says to quit hating on the other side of this. So stop hating. That's pretty bad when somebody has to say stop hating. Okay, you hate in your heart. You're just as guilty as being a murderer. Really? Okay, according to Scripture. But anyway, you don't have to believe the way I believe, but it is the truth. It does cause nasty, profane things. We also have the letter P out here as well. So the P, the H, and the T. Okay. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. Am I done? You hold up. Let's see what's hidden real quick. That's also going to be known because we have big time known information here with these cards. Knows somebody's a liar. What's hidden that you want to bring out? That one just flew out. The house. This house card in the deck can have a meaning of the soul. Okay, if somebody's dealing with the fool that's detached, then somebody doesn't have a soul. They're just a fallen entity, something like that, okay? Otherwise, this house is home security. It's your family bonds, projects, comforts, just your residences here, some type of a property, a specific property can be here with this card. This is inheritances, projects, and stuff like that. All right, I've seen this card several times today. It's the widower card. This card has a meaning of a male relative that is involved in something here specifically. Or you're the male relative, or the male relative died, or you're a widower and you lost your wife. Okay, you can make this fit if it's a widow or a widower. He's standing at the graveside here. And this is a card of mourning, okay, and loneliness, because a death of some kind has been here. This is also an accepting a situation for what it is, and somebody is finally moving on now. The ex is moving on now and cutting themselves away from this situation. Then we've got a clean slate to jump off the cliff, and something's guided within it, okay? And it's time to move forward. Why would you want to move backwards? Yes, I've also seen this card today, the guilty card. Somebody is guilty of something. It's known. And then at the bottom of the deck is the soldier card. That card, the soldier card, is an authority figure. It's somebody who wears some type of a uniform, formal as well. This is a disciplined card. He's holding a gun, so obviously uniform. Somebody of authority is here, or you're in the military, or you work for you're a guard or something like that. It's also a love you and leave you card. I'm in, I'm out. Somebody's guilty of something because somebody lied over some stupidness. There was a breakup here, and somebody was like, I love you more than words can say, and I love you, and all that kind of stupidness is known. Somebody lied. Okay, they didn't hold up. They're into something happened within some ordeal. There's a younger woman card here. This is a blind date. This is a temptation card. This is a nurturing person for some people. It's a guilt card though. And somebody is known, somebody feels guilty for lying within some matter as well. All right, people. Well, this book come out. I just wanted to like I said, do another reading, and if y'all could just send me love and light, I would really appreciate it. I'm really feeling energy. It's just very sobering energy at times, and then it gets real emotional on me, and it's just like waves that I'm feeling. Let me take another card. Yeah, there's anger issues. Somebody's got anger issues. Okay, well, you need to go to anger management and ask the Great One to help you, man. Because that stuff ain't good. We putting up that crap anymore. It's time to get it under control and get tempered. Okay, I'm not saying that you cause people to have to get up, fight you for being that way. Okay, some people will sit there and take it until they just can't take it no more. And then it's just like people get up and have to cut things away, and then it causes stupidness within matters. And then people got hidden intentions, and it just takes one little stupidness to grow something into a damage here. We have a damage rune out here. Okay, especially if you're dealing with, again, witches and freaking warlocks and stupidness like that. These are these fallen entities that the scripture talks about that we are warring against in high spiritual wicked places. These entities are trying to make itself in this realm to infiltrate people. They're looking for something to fill up. Let me just say this just because I'm, in this vein with this energy, and the sacrificing keeps coming out. I literally forgot what I was going to say. Give me just a second. I literally forgot what I was going to say, people. That's how much of energy flow is just coming through my brain, and wow. Just give me a second, because I really do want to, what was I fixing to say? Please bring it to my remembrance. Please, Holy Spirit. If I'm supposed to tell it, then I will. There's a baby situation. I just had a card that fell out as I was sitting here trying to meditate on what I was going to tell you guys. The stork is here. There's a baby situation. Again, the The rune is a sacrificing rune, and it's connected to initially an unwanted birth. And the stork is about pregnancies. And so we got sacrificing babies out here. It is here, people. It is here. This is an announcement to a new beginning as well, though, when it also comes out, so that let every word be established. It's out here twice. You have what was I going to say to them? We have another card that came out. It's the Gentleman card. This person is somebody's partner. He's very masculine within his character. For some people, it's we've been having the gym come out. So somebody goes to the gym, they're buff, or they just work out, or something like that. Then that energy's really been coming out. So this person could be that as well. He's a professional card, and the King of Swords is also a professional energy. So then we got stardom. So somebody's very professional in something out here. Whoever he is, he's a friend. He could be a young man as well, but it is a specific male figure is out here. And again, we have the widower card has a meaning of a male relative. Interesting. I guess I'm not going to share what I was going to share. It really just left me, so if Jehovah took it from me not to share it, I guess someone's supposed to share something. I don't know. It's really weird. It's like gone. If I think about it, then maybe I can get back on talk about it. But at the bottom of the deck for the last message here for this reading is the journal. This is something that has been written down. If we're talking about professional, then this goes back to some type of a recording of something, stardom, recording on the big screen, some type of movie star could be here, a professional singer could be here, an author could be here, just any kind of artist could be here, somebody professional is here. It's also could be somebody that you're dealing with that has a record as far as, if you're talking about legal matters, for those of you in that energy, then you're dealing with somebody who has a record or they're going to have a record, okay? Depending on what's been discovered and hidden and written down, there's been secrets here with the journal. It's unknown stuff, but it's also a card of somebody being educated with something. Okay, so there's something here as well. But there's damage here, but there's also healing here. I guess it just depends on the person and what's went down entirely. And somebody's got anger issues, and you know that they do. And they need to move on down the road. Because there is damage out here, then you just do what you know that you need to do. Okay, we need to have peace within the self. Okay, if you can't find it with somebody else, just better to pursue peace that way. The King of Swords would cut something away. Okay, they would just be cut out of something. Okay, because there's treachery out here, people. There is. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave it here. I'm just rambling right now. Like I said, I don't have anybody to talk to, so I talk to y'all. And I'm a real person, so thanks for listening to me. Until next time, shalom.